So don't forget, everyone, we'd love to hear from you, your comments, your likes, and everything on our respective social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Here we go. Which team will remain standing at the end of this game? Will it be the Malaysian team, the hosts, or will it be Sri Lanka? Here they go, Malaysia with the ball. Good defense there by Sri Lanka. Malaysia have got some pretty good shooters. Number 16, Tan Miao Wen. She hit some big shots earlier. Shot clock violation. Good pressure defense by Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka really love to attack the cup, especially through their star player, number 4, Rashmi Tanya. But once she shares the ball, I feel that Sri Lanka more productive there. Posting up, kicks out. Shot clock violation. Both teams playing pressure defense. It's scoreless here at the moment in the last game. Tan, there's a mismatch right there, but she puts it up. That's a courageous move by Tan Mia Wen. Got Malaysia, almost lost the ball, but they got the ball back. Malaysia taking their time a little bit. Long two, hits the tin. And is that off Sri Lanka? So Malaysia in the lead, 1-0. As Tan goes to the bench. Sri Lanka playing defense, tightening up. Well done, Sri Lanka. Always good to see. Malaysia, handoff, top of the key. Gotta watch the shot clock. 2 left in the shot clock. Gotta put it up now for the long two. That's the thing. Can't take too much time on the perimeter. Gotta penetrate. Lubna, oh, good basket there by Lubna Morseth. She's got good ball control here. Good ball handler. Back tap. Careless pass by He. There's a foul right there. So 1 apiece. Both teams trying to play for survival and to stay in this tournament. Who's got the bit between their teeth to go for it? We'll soon find out in the next 8.5 minutes. Tanya drives. That's what she can do, but her finishing lets her down sometimes. And 1! Sri Lanka, with their pace and strength, overpowering Malaysia at the moment. Lubna Morseth to give Sri Lanka a 2-point lead, and she does. Malaysia want to hit back straight away. Gotta be careful. Turnover. Tanya with the ball. Malaysia need to tighten up. Sri Lanka doing a better job defensively, getting some decent open looks as well. Spin move, Morseth. Malaysia on the back foot. So it'll be interesting to see who goes through if Sri Lanka win this one. 4-1 Sri Lanka lead, but lots and lots of time left. He drives to the cup. Shot clock violation. The offensive sets, Malaysia looking a little bit sloppy in disarray. I mean, their last game was won by big shots. And where's the defense right there? Full credit to Pereira. He step back 2. Shots not going down for Malaysia as it did in the previous game. Sri Lanka have improved big time. Hits the iron. Malaysia need to rebound a bit better. He to Tan. These are young girls. Puts it up. Shooting bug is not there. Herrera puts it up. Asia need to. Sri Lanka got a piece of that. Looks like it came off a Sri Lanka player. It's a good block there. See, 7 minutes to go. Sri Lanka coming out and firing. Not on all cylinders, but firing. Tan. Finishing is letting Malaysia down. Poor finishing at the moment. Timeout called. Malaysia need to reset and just have a think about how to run their offensive sets. It's just a lot of huff and puff at the moment. And this crowd is silenced. 5-1. Sri Lanka just running at the cup and taking advantage of Malaysia's, well, lack of discipline in terms of wanting to play defense. But here they come. They've got some shooters on this team. Screen set by Malaysia. Too much of a high pass. Sri Lanka, can they punish Malaysia for making some clinical mistakes? Handoff. Drives. Here she goes. And there's a foul right there. Malaysia look like almost like a different team compared to their first game. Malaysia passes to Fu. Gotta watch the shot clock. Good defense by Sri Lanka. I must give credit to Sri Lanka. Look at that. Shot clock violation. Well done, Sri Lanka. That's the way to do it. But if you look at the Malaysia team, Hee Hyung Yi, only 15 years of age. Ng Ho Ying, 16 years of age. Fu Yik Lin, 17 years of age. So everybody's like different age here, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So it is a young team taking on, well, even Sri Lanka. They've got two 16-year-olds in this team. So come on, Malaysia, as the crowd says. He almost a travel there. Good pressure D by Sri Lanka. Puts it up. Ball in and out. He puts it, still misses. Oh, who wants the ball? And there's the bucket. Finally, Malaysia score. 6-2. Sri Lanka needs to keep pushing the paint. And there's one shot. Malaysia got to stop giving away some very, very silly fouls. That's called gimmies. Or bunnies, as they call it. Rashmi Tanya playing a more team player role today. Oh, in this game, sorry to say, compared to a previous game. She was more individualistic in the last one. Sri Lanka, well, gets her own miss. That's relentless rebounding. And the bucket there. Well done, Lubna Morseth. Malaysia got to penetrate and make some better passes because they're turning the ball over quite frequently. That's what's costing them, the turnovers, the bad passes. Full credit to Sri Lanka for playing disciplined defense. Puts it up. And Sri Lanka ball. And that's Malaysian basketball for you, as someone who's commentated on a lot of Malaysian club games and also national games in both the men's category and the female category. Malaysia comes from a very strong culture of run and shoot basketball. And that's very much the culture of high school basketball here in Malaysia, and we're seeing that right here. Bad pass again. Sri Lanka. Can they punish Malaysia for making such, well, mistakes? Just heaves it there. Got to rebound better as well. Malaysia need a 2. Because, again, another bad pass. I think the coach Young will be looking at this game and said, you didn't lose it. The one place that you lost it was turnovers and also giving away silly fouls. Sri Lanka pushing the paint right there and also rebounding and playing good lockdown perimeter defense, or better lockdown perimeter defense. That has another heavy pass right there. Could have been a turnover right there. And Malaysia needed 2. Hits the tin. Malaysia from the baseline. There it is. Is that the start of the road to the comeback? But not kick ball there. Malaysia, they lost the ball there again. Sri Lanka through the superstar. Penetrate, drive, tries to work glass. Malaysia got time on the shot clock for the 2. Only 4 points separating these two teams. Pereira, bounce pass. Morseth, who's having a great game. Well, that's a good clean block. That's much better by Malaysia. Deflection, that's just as I praise them. Got to watch the shot clock. That's something they've got to learn today. Just very rushed here, Malaysia. Sri Lanka, the more composed team. But basketball can be a cruel game sometimes when you control the game for the most part. And then all of a sudden, in the last 90 seconds or so, you make some bad decisions. Your discipline goes out the back door. All of a sudden, with a score like 7-3, 2-2s, Malaysia are back on even keel. But I am impressed with Sri Lanka in terms of the adjustments that they've made today. So, a big improvement from their last game. Here comes Rashmi Tanya, or Morseth, who's had a good game. There was a double team right there. Oh, what a big shot. That's a bit of a dagger right there. But the turnaround too. Nope. Turnaround jumper, should I say. Tanya from the baseline. Sri Lanka. Malaysia. Did they clear the ball? Didn't look like it. But the referee says, okay. Drives. Clearing the ball right now. Good defense by Sri Lanka. Again, bad pass. Gotta put it up now. Gotta put it up now. Very rushed. Sri Lanka for the runner. Good block. And that's a hell ball right there. Just Malaysia gonna take a leaf out of Sri Lanka's book. And just woman up. Not man up, woman up. Go play woman-to-woman defense. Individual. But Sri Lanka have the quicker athletes. So easier said than done. Sri Lanka wanting to get the win. They had a tough loss earlier, but you know they made the adjustments. They've got on with it, and I must say, from what I've seen from today and yesterday, Hong Kong and China and Japan look like the 3 best teams. Tan for the 2, for the putback, can't finish. Here it is, and 1. Is that the timely turnaround moment right here? Potential 2-point play coming up for Malaysia. 2 minutes and 36, still a lot of time. But they've got to make the shot and get the stop. Challenge with Malaysia is they haven't been very consistent in this game. There's the swish. Can they get the stop right here? Sri Lanka. Lubna Morseth having a good game. Oh, just as Malaysia was trying to getting some confidence back, Morseth punishes them. She's been doing that today. She's done that today. She's the player of the game, in my opinion. And that's where Malaysia... That's why there was some distance between Malaysia and Sri Lanka today, because of that lack of perimeter defending by Malaysia, by the hosts. Clear the ball. Fu with the fake. And one shot for Malaysia, and Fu Yuk Lin will go to the charity stripe. Fu Yuk Lin, high shot, makes it. Sri Lanka now. Tanya, Morseth, got a hat. Foul. Good call, ref. A few Malaysian fans shouting on at the top of their voices, "Come on, Malaysia! Malaysia boleh." That's the famous chant here. Boleh meaning can. Malaysia keep it in. They clear the ball. Tan thought about the two. Fu thought about the two as well. Fu put it. Hits the tin. Morseth with the rebound. Tanya takes off. She drives, puts it up. Malaysia with the rebound. Tan for the 2-point shot. That's where Malaysia needed their big shooters today. That's the big shot right there. They're down by 3, but have they run out of time? Nihari Pereira swings it over to Moriseth. And there's a foul. Malaysia couldn't get quite the consistency today. But let's see what happens. It's going to be interesting how the table is tabulated towards the end, the respective tables. And we'll see who goes where, who finishes where, more importantly. 11-7. For the baseline jumper, misses that one. That needed to go in for Malaysia to have any chance of making a comeback, but Nihari Pereira, Malaysia doesn't want to give any more fouls away. They've given away 5 fouls. For the 2. Malaysia. Oh, careless pass right there by Ng. And you would say that timeout called.
31.3 seconds left on the clock. Big shout out to Tussauds as our official timer. Sri Lanka and Malaysia.
Some frustrated figures in the stand, as you can see, because this is backing the home team. Malaysia. They defeated Kyrgyzstan earlier, 15 points to 8, where Sri Lanka lost to Kyrgyzstan by 1 point, 11-10. So interesting to find out who is out of this. So, reflection. 18 seconds to go. He thought about the shot. It's a bit 10 seconds to go, or 6 seconds now. Sri Lanka. Morseth with the dagger. And Sri Lanka take this one. 13 points to 7 over the home nation. Basketball is unpredictable. Sri Lanka breathe and survive another day, literally. They'll, or will they? Well, let's just see